So the other day I was recommended a video on YouTube. It was one of these James May videos. Who is James May? Oh yeah, everybody knows who James May is. But it was actually, I think, re-uploaded by somebody who didn't have rights to the video or whatever. But I watched it anyway. It's only like 3 minutes long. But it's James May going into the Lego vault. And supposedly this was the first time that a TV crew had been allowed into the vault. And it was only 3 minutes and 22 seconds long, I think, this whole video. So I was like, it's not really going to be that informative. But he goes right to the first row of the vault, which is where I always wanted to go to and look at that first row. But then he proceeds to criticize it. I will say, no, he doesn't criticize it. It makes fun of how bad stuff was compared to today. And he's like, oh, people are always like, oh, this is so great, it's nostalgia or whatever, but it's like, this is really bad. And yes, comparatively, it's bad compared to today, but it's special. It's the origins. It's them experimenting with things and beginning to come up with what they're going to make out of these plastic bricks. It's a very historic time, and nobody spends any time on it when they go into the vault. Nobody, not even James May. So just had to say that. My name's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar. This is your home for vintage Lego. I have vintage Lego has a very fond place in my heart. And I do recognize it's not as good in a lot of ways as today's set. And I don't have the nostalgia for stuff from this era, the beginning era, the late 50s, early 60s, because I didn't exist then. I didn't come around to the late 60s, and I didn't have my first experience with Lego until the early to mid 70s. So I have nostalgia for those sets, but I know that they're not as great as today. And those sets were probably better than ones that came out in the 50s or 60s. But then the boxes were amazing. The way they packaged things was amazing back then to me. I love seeing that kind of stuff, and I wish people would spend more time on that in the vault. If I ever got a tour of the vault, and they usually do it in groups, I probably would never be able to do what I'd want to do, but I would want to spend all the time on that first shelf, which is 1958 to 1972. That's what I want to see. And there may be a few things, I guess, after that I would like to see, because most of the stuff after that, if I want to see it, I can just go like, oh, here it is. It's right there. I don't need to go to the Lego vault. I want to see the things that I don't have access to, is what I want to see. All right, so enough of that. And the reason that came into my mind, first of all, I got recommended that video that James May did, and was uploaded by somebody that pirated the video. But the other thing is, I got a question from Tom Pitsley, who asked, what do you think is the golden era of Lego? And that is a very interesting question. And again, nostalgia. He even mentions nostalgia in his question. And his answer was the 1985 to 1999 era. And that may be something that's particularly very nostalgic for him. And I can see a lot of things from that time period for me that was important. For instance, castle theme, pirate theme, and 9-volt Lego trains. That is right in that era, 1985 to 1999. Those are all classic. Oh, monorail. So that is definitely a golden 8-volt train. No, did I say 8-volt train? the unheard of 8-volt train. No, the 12-volt train era, as far as the gray track era. And when people do say 12-volt trains, they're usually referring to the 80s Lego trains, not the 70s 12-volt trains. Even though there were 12-volt trains from 1969. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's a pretty golden era. I would say, I think the proper way to do it would be like what comic books do. They talk about the golden age, the silver age, and then the bronze age. And so that kind of lets you know like where it is on the progress. And like the golden is further away, then you got the silver age. And so the silver age was big. To me, the silver age was actually better in comic books than the golden age. Because the silver age is like all your Spider-Man, your Iron Man, and all that. Golden Age is all the other stuff they threw out there. So the Golden Age for Lego would be those sets from the 50s, or even the pre-patent bricks from the early 50s, or even the 60s. That's kind of the Golden Age, when Lego was trying to figure out what they wanted to do, when they hadn't invented the wheel yet. I mean, you do know how to make a wheel, Lego, right? No, so they had all these, they had trains. You had trains like this with bricks for wheels. That's my other YouTube channel, Bricks for Wheels. Bricks for Wheels here. Welcome to my channel. Lego still hasn't invented the wheel. No, somebody needs to do that. Bricks for Wheels. But so, and then the Silver Age would be the 70s up until the minifigure was invented. That would be your maxi figure sets, your pre-maxi figure, and then the Bronze Age would be once the minifigure is made, to the 2000s. And then the modern era would be 2000s and up. But when you say Golden Age, you're thinking this is like a special time. So I do tend to think it would be the 80s. Then again, I may be biased in that. But so tell me what you think. Should I do things like the comic books do, like Golden Age when it started, when they were experimenting, Silver Age when they came up with some other ideas that kind of stuck around, and then the Bronze Age when it like took off? It almost seems kind of backwards, doesn't it? But that's what comic books do. It's like the Golden Age is like the really old comic books. The Silver Age is when they started coming up with a lot of great ideas, and then the Bronze Age is when they started making tons and tons and tons of comic books. So I don't know. It's just a very interesting question. So I spent a lot of time on that, and I forgot to mention I'm going to do a haul, and this is viewer mail time. Very excited. I got a couple of packages here. Oh, I can actually tell what this is. This is from Stephen Van Tright in Canada, and this is from Jenny. Yes, this is from Jenny, who sent us a package recently. So let's find out what we got here. All right, so we're going to do Stephen Van Tright's first. It says T-shirt. People are really making sure that I don't go topless by the end of the year. So I'm going to open this off to the side so we keep the addresses hidden. I didn't mark off the addresses. Let's see what we got here. Got a note in here. What? It says, hello, Jabbo, BrickTsar. I just wanted to send you a little something to help with your t-shirt challenge. I hope it fits. When I came across the shirt, I immediately thought of you and TheyMightBeBricks as you... You are fans of... Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so... I get it. I get it. He said you are fans of the A-Team. But this is different. Oh, this is funny. It's a Canadian joke on the A-Team. So we got the maple leaf for Canada. But it's... You get it? Because in... What's up, A? They say that a lot in Canada. He says, I have a bat for you as well. So what do you think of putting tape on vintage boxes? I have the classic space box that needs some help. Showing it right there. And I'm not sure if I should tape it or not. If I do, will the tape decrease the value of the box? Thanks for all the great entertainment and knowledge about the hobby of Lego you share every day. Keep up the great work. He says, cheers from the Great White North. That's that old Rick Moranis and the other guy. Take off, eh? But anyway, as far as refurbishing boxes like this, it's really I would caution against using like Scotch tape. And I would recommend, I've never done this, but as far as like trying to refurbish a damaged box like this, but if you look up, search it on YouTube, there are tons of tutorials of people refurbishing old toy boxes. It could be anything from Hot Wheels to action figures to one of the most informative ones I saw was actually that he was refurbishing a box for the $6 million man action figure. He redid the plastic on the front. He had the same issues with his box was in much worse shape than this, and so there's different processes that he used for redoing things, and there's special types of tape that they use. And so you can do things on the interior that's not as noticeable. So if you want to refurbish, I would recommend watching one of those tutorials. But whatever you do, don't put tape. Don't put traditional Scotch tape or packing tape. Do not do that. There are special tapes that people use that won't damage. I'm sure it's more expensive. But that's what I would recommend. Look up a tutorial on restoring collectibles or restoring toy boxes or just restoration of action figure boxes, because there are videos on YouTube of that. So since I was wearing the VSAUCE shirt, I couldn't start the video naked, and without a shirt on, and then put your shirt on. So this will have to be worn. On the A team will have to be in an upcoming video. So thank you from Canada there. Thank you, Stephen. And I like the question too. And I really should apply that my own suggestion. All right, here is from Buggles 37. That's Jenny. He says, "Hello, BrickTsar. Here is a present for you. You said you like pink things, and have you got any of these Duplo bricks?" From Jenny, Bugles 37 or Buggles 37. What we got here? Oh, nice! This is great. So this is the Legoland Discovery Center brick, but it's with the bag and the warning label. I have some different Duplo promotional bricks, but this is awesome. But this one comes with the original bag and the warning label there. So that is great. Oh, look at this. This is the one of the collectible minifigure series with the classic space head. So this is the torso, the pink torso, and their little weapon in her hair that you can switch out. So it's most of the figure from that classic series. I love this figure. It's from the CMF. Oh, I forgot what series. Somebody can comment below what series. It's been a while since this came out. I think I want to say it had a different actual head. This is a classic minifigure head, which I prefer. All right, so that is really nice, Jenny. Thank you. What else do we got here? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Definitely didn't have this. This is another Legoland Discovery Center, Manchester. That's in England. And it's also got the packaging there. So I've got usually when I go and buy from Bricklink, especially from sellers in Europe, I'll try to get some of the different promotional bricks. But this one, I definitely do not have. I may not have had this one either. But this one says Manchester, and the other one just says Discovery Center. But they both had things I did not have the original packaging on any that I had before. You wanted these, I think. So we'll see what she has here. Oh my goodness! You gotta be kidding me! Yeah, so Buggles Kelly 37. Look at this. It's the chrome silver lightsaber. And she also included the one that was for Count Dooku. The curved one there. So they don't make these anymore. And so I've been piecing together some old sets. So this was definitely something I had on my wanted list. Awesome. Thank you, Jenny, a.k.a. Buggles 37. Make sure I didn't miss anything in here. All right. So the shirt the shirt that is an extra large, that's definitely going to fit my large body. Thank you again, Stephen Van Tright. And thank you, Jenny, for the, I'm sending her under the picture here. Thank you. It's very hard sometimes to get things that I don't already have that I like. And she did that. So I really appreciate it. And all the way from England. So I got stuff from England, stuff from Canada. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. And thank you for watching the videos. That's really all I can ask is people to watch the video. And I know I said I wouldn't ask for other things, and I'm still going to try not to do that in my videos. But I do thank you for taking time out of your day to watch a video. I know people can't watch all of the videos or even all of a video, but anything you do, I appreciate it. And fair warning, I will be back tomorrow in another t-shirt. Maybe it'll be a Canadian t-shirt. I gotta figure out when I'm going to wear that. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that. And y'all should go thank him if he comments on this video. Thank him for making sure that I am fully clothed the rest of the year. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.